They say it's a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I'm sorry this video should have been up Sunday, but I couldn't do it Sunday because Sunday was my birthday. Woohoo! Look at that. I still got some balloons left from my party. My kids threw me a birthday party. My brother was over here. We had a good time. Look at my crown. I had the crown on yesterday. It was nice. I had a whole lot of fun. I got a cake, all of that. But yeah, happy birthday to me. Blessed to be here. Blessed to do this video. So let me get right into it. This is my review of episode, what is this? Episode 13. We are in the 6th and final season of Power, aka Big Rich Town, because that's what I call it. And yeah, tonight's episode, or should the episode is titled, It's All Your Fault. Now, as we know, we've been trying to find out who shot JR. I mean, not JR. Who shot Ghost? My bad. Not who shot JR. I'm aging myself now. See, who shot Ghost? So tonight we're getting it from Tommy's perspective because looks like these final episodes we're getting it from each of the suspects' perspectives. So we had Dre, we had Paz, and now it's Tommy. So the episode opens up with, as you know, Tommy killed Proctor. But Proctor gave his daughter that little device that connects Tommy to some murders. So now Proctor's daughter is looking for Uncle Benny. So she's sitting with her aunt. She's like, we haven't seen Uncle Benny. And I'm like, this poor girl, she's going through so much. Everybody she gets close to just dies. The mother's dead, the father's dead, Uncle Benny dead. Like, cut this little girl some slack. So she's saying she knows something is up. She's like, where's Uncle Ben? Where's Uncle Benny at? And so Vincent comes over and he's offering security, but he's kind of shook because he don't want no problems with Benny's family. And he's like, listen, I can offer security and such until we find Benny. And, she lets Benny have it. She's like, listen, I know you. Not Benny. She lets Vincent have it because she's like, I think you know what's going on. I think you had something to do with Benny disappearing. And so we see a conversation with Tommy telling his mother he got to get out of town, but he wants to kill Ghost. And we see that Tommy's mother likes Ghost more than she does Tommy. And she's like, that's like a brother to you. You don't really want to kill him, and you don't want to do all this and do that. And, she's saying all that. And Tommy is insisting that Ghost is behind all his downfall, all his trouble, and he took everything from him. So he's like, no, Ma, I got to kill him, and I got to kill him now. And then what else happens? Tommy is confronted by the detective. She's the one who lets him know that he's been snitched on. He still doesn't know who that exact snitch is. Yeah, but let's get to the good parts. One of the parts I liked that had me on pins and needles. Then I had to say to myself, Ty, why are you tripping out? You know from each perspective that this character ain't dead because you saw her in Paz's episode. You saw her still alive with them saying that Ghost was dead. And I'm talking about when Tommy confronted Tasha. And he tells her, I see these earrings they gave me. The detective gave me, the evidence from Lakeisha's murder. And she thought this was Lakeisha's earrings. But this is your earring. What did you have to do with it? You were over there. So he basically knows that Tasha killed Lakeisha. So he's like, tell me what happened. And she's like, oh, look on the table right there. And I'm saying to myself, you just so happen to have those papers on the table. But okay, I'm going to let the writer slide with that. But she just so happened to have the papers right on her dining room table. So Tommy looks at it and he's like, she wasn't going to snitch on me. She loved me. She would never do that. That's what he says. and you see Tasha pleading for her life, and she even turns her back and she's like, "Listen, well, if it's going to be somebody, it had to be you to do it. Do it, okay? That's fine." And she turns around, and I'm like this, like, "Oh my God, is he going to kill her?" Then I thought he's not going to kill her because in the last episode she's still alive because she's at the lawyer's office collecting money from when Ghost died, so she ain't dead. So even though I was that, but the scene was so well done for me, I was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna kill her," but he didn't kill her. All right, that was one of the things that I did enjoy, and they're out for Tommy because they want, they want to find out whose voice is on this recording. We see now this was interesting. We see I forgot the little girl's name. Is it Bella? I'm gonna make it up. I can't remember. But we see Tariq sitting down with Proctor's daughter and the little girl's aunt, and they're trying to make him tell them who does he recognize these voices. Being the liar that he is, he says he doesn't know, he doesn't recognize the voice, and he tries to pull an okey doke on the aunt. He's like, "Hey, why don't you give me the recording and I could go take it to my mom and maybe she can find out, blah, 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 blah." But the aunt is not falling for that. She's like, "Nah, no, little boy, we're not having this. I think you know who it is, and I think you're trying to play me." And she let her niece know, "No, this boy is not your friend. He's a fraud. Don't play with us, little boy." And they leave. So what does he do? Tariq goes and he tells Tommy about what's going on, that they got this recording. I tried to get it from her, blah, blah, blah. So Tommy's like, "Where does this little girl stay at? Where's she staying at, and let me go after her." So Tommy goes on up. Now, it was an interesting conversation between Tommy and Tariq, which is making me think now that Tariq is the one who pulled the trigger and shot his father, because Tommy was like, oh wait, I'm jumping a little bit. Am I jumping? I think I am jumping. But let me go back. So now Tommy now has to go over to this place. So I'm saying to myself, they got protection. Vincent's people are over there. How you going to go get this little girl? So I'm like, and I hope he ain't going over here to kill this little girl. Tommy causes a diversion, gets past the security. So much for this security. He done took them both out. Kidnaps the girl. And I'm like, oh my God, he kidnapped the girl because he wants this, the audio, so he can clear his name, so he can get out of town. He wants this audio. And so he calls his mother over to the house to watch the little girl because he's got this thing. He's like, y'all gonna, he's got to make some moves. Now here's the crazy thing, which was also clever because remember all the perspectives. Now, while he's in the house with the little girl and his mother, Paz is knocking on the door like she did in the last episode, but now we're getting that same scene, but this time played out from Tommy's perspective. So now we see why he kept saying no and pushing her out and get out of here, because he's got this little girl in here and he's thinking it's her family coming after him. So he's like, "No, get out. I ain't got no time for you. I got things to do." And that's why we see him, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So I thought that was clever how the writers keep taking us back through certain scenes and giving us that perspective. Just like they gave us this perspective of Tommy and Ghost's conversation out there where they started getting shot at. And, we see them shoot someone and kill someone. And it looks like and I'm like, that looked like Cedric the Entertainer. And turns out it was. So we're going to get more on who those people were that was trying to kill Ghost and Tommy as well. So long story short, Tommy finds out through 2-Bit in jail that he finds out that Dre is the one who ratted him out and did some things that he thought that Ghost did. Now he also knows that Ghost didn't kill Lakeisha, and there was some other things that he knew that it wasn't really Ghost's fault. So he's like, when he had his conversation with Tariq, he's telling Tariq, "No, I can't kill him." And this is why I think Tariq is the killer now, and I could be wrong. Because Tariq was like, "No, you still gotta kill him." "What you mean you can't kill him?" You still have to kill him. You still have to kill him. You have to. You have to kill him. And he's like, no, I can't kill him because he didn't know about this. He didn't know about that. And I'm like, Tariq is the one that's going to kill his father. He's the one. That's my guess. I'm starting to think it's Tariq because um, just the way that conversation played out for me. And what else happened at that? Tommy's having the conversation again with Proctor's daughter. They had a little funny banter going on with the little girl, and she asked him if he killed her father, and he said, "You don't need to know that. What difference does it make?" Um, Long story short, he returns the girl unharmed, and he's got to go. His new goal is he needs to go and save Ghost. Now, on his pursuit to save, no, he wants to kill Dre. That's what it was. He wanted to kill Dre. Now, on his pursuit to kill Dre and save Ghost, Vincent corners him, and I'm like, oh, so now I'm thinking, okay, Tommy's gonna die in this episode. That's what I was thinking at first. But then what happened? Um, Tommy takes the car, rams it into Vincent's car, and he gets into this big shootout with Vincent's people, and Tommy gets the upper hand, and he gets to kill well, it looks like he killed Vincent. That's what it looks like. So now we're up to that scene. Here we go again. We're going from perspectives. We see the perspective when Tommy saw Dre in the car. Remember in that episode with Dre, and Dre saw Tommy on the street? Now we see it from this perspective. So I'm liking, a lot of people complaining they don't like what they're doing in these last few episodes, but I'm enjoying this doing it from each perspective and taking us back to different scenes and recreating those scenes. I'm enjoying that. And I especially enjoyed when we see Tommy running into Club Truth to save Ghost, because now he knows that it wasn't this, it wasn't that. And we did learn that Tariq, this is why I think it was Tariq that shot Ghost, because when Tommy had the whole argument, had the whole fight with Vincent was like, who do you think told me you were here? It was Tariq who told me what you were up to, and that's how he knew where to find you and all that. So I'm like, So now, that scene where they showed Ghost and Truth on the floor. See, we're getting more now. And it looks like Ghost is really dead because we see him shot in the chest. And that was a great scene. And Tommy's like, no, don't die. And he's talking to him, and he's like, he's doing all of that. And there's blood in his mouth. And apparently the killer must still be up there because we see Tommy go like this, and Ghost tell him, no, it's okay, it's okay. No, let it be, it's fine. That's why I think it's Tariq. Because I think he's like, my son had to take me out. He's like, because just the way he's sympathizing, like, no, it's okay, let it be. Let it be, it's fine, it's fine. I might be wrong, but I'm thinking that's who it is. I think it's his son who shot him. And it looks like Ghost is dead. And I say looks like because there are rumors and people are saying to me, no, Ghost is not dead. He's faking his death and he's really alive. That would be too predictable for me if that were so, if they do that. If they go that route of, oh, he faked his death, I think that would be a little too predictable. What do you guys think? I think he's dead. I personally think he's dead. But there's people out there, there's people on the internet, a few of my friends are saying, no, he's not dead, he's faking his death. I don't like that faking the death thing. That's too cliche, too predictable. Let them be dead. I hope they don't go that route. That's just me. That's just how I feel about that. But I thought this was a really good episode because we're getting closer to finding out who shot Ghost. And of course, we see Tommy go back to the little girl's house, which I thought was crazy. And I'm like, y'all still don't have no security over here after that? He just easily walked up over there, and they had a conversation, and she gives him the sound card. He breaks it up, a little chip, and then she gives him the second one that she had on her necklace, and he takes that and destroys that. And then we see him riding off into the sunset, and they're playing Regulate, and I'm saying to myself, okay, he about to get killed. I'm thinking something's going to happen, but it looks like Tommy is off. He's leaving. And we see, and of course his mother's mad with him, and his mother thinks, like I said, she thinks that he killed Ghost, but he didn't, and she tell him he left money for me and he left this for you, and it's some envelope. But see, one of my friends is saying in that envelope is probably some instructions from Ghost to meet him somewhere, and they're gonna go off to some island or something. I was like, where y'all getting these theories? Maybe, I don't know. I hope that. I hope not. Because that's so cliche. We've seen that before. We fake our deaths and we go live on an island and live happily ever. I don't want that. But then again, I don't know what I want. But yeah. So far it looks like Tommy is still alive, unless we see in the next episode from somebody else's perspective something that happens to him. So we only have 2 episodes left. I enjoyed this one. I thought it was really good scenes. We got to see things from Tommy's point of view, and the other guy, Tommy got to kill the one who snitched on him. He got to kill him, so he didn't get too far, and that was that. And so, like I said, we got 2 episodes left. Tell me what you thought about this episode. Do you think I am correct? Do you think it's Tariq that shot Ghost? I think it's him. It was just the way, it's either him or Tasha, just the way Ghost was looking up and he's like, no, it's okay. That seemed like it had to be somebody really close to him. So that's my guess. I could be wrong though. Or are you one of those that think this whole thing that Ghost is faking his death and he's in the Bahamas somewhere or some tropical island somewhere on the boat having a good time? Tell me your thoughts. But that's it. That's all I got for now. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a good one. I will see you next week. And we're getting closer to wrapping this show up and then learning about the spinoff. Is it a sequel? Is it a prequel? All I know about this this show, Power Book 2, Mary J. Blige is in it, and Method Man is in it. So we'll see. Will we be watching that one? But let's hope that this one we get a good conclusion. Please give me a good conclusion for Power, and then we'll see about this second show. But that's it for now. No more rambling from me. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and you be blessed.